Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Imperial Coffee Break with your hosts, Mr. Gruntington and Chad the Dad. I hope you've been all having a...
Hello there.
Oh, I probably shouldn't be banging my glass desk. Sorry.
Yeah, I left mine at home. We have the same desk, in case anyone didn't know.
Yeah, we both
found
have...
it first, though.
Shut up. No, you didn't. I built mine first. Anyways. I hope you've been all having a good week. I've been fine. How are you, Chad? I don't really talk to you.
School started, so last year of college finally started. Just 2 weeks in.
School is
all I have are negative thoughts.
School is for virgins, man. I'm calling it out now. If you go to
Fucking
school,
call me out.
any grade, and you go to school.
Mom! Grunts being an asshole!
Don't you live in an apartment right now or a dorm?
Yeah, my roommates. I don't know where they are.
Can you make out with your roommate, Chad?
I can.
That's hot.
But then there's this thing called sexual harassment. It's a complicated process.
Oh, no. Is he your homie?
I got 3 homies.
Yeah.
I got one right across the hall.
Yeah, dude, you gotta kiss your homies, bro.
The hall. And I got Matt right below me. I think he's here. I'm not sure.
You gotta kiss your homies, you know what I'm saying?
Well, let's keep that for off the stream.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Alrighty. So, I guess this entire episode is going to be based around me going to PAX. That was like, what, last Friday now? Yeah, that was literally last week. It's right before we recorded the last episode of the podcast.
I'm surprised they didn't give us any news on...
We got Cyberpunk 2077 news, but nothing crazy. It was just gameplay that they've already shown, never even discussed throughout.
Really? I didn't even see anything about that.
The in-depth view? In-depth video?
Yeah, I didn't see anything about it.
Oh, it was good. It was talking about the different play styles and like your character customization.
I thought you were playing as Keanu Reeves.
Stupid.
I don't want the game if I can't play as Keanu Reeves.
You could I don't know. That would be pretty stupid. They advertised Keanu Reeves in the game. They would let me play as him.
They advertised him more than the main character.
What are you talking about? Anyways. So, yeah, PAX was fun. I went by myself, so.
I thought you were meeting up with...
Nah, he ditched me, man. Chief, dude, if you're out there, you're a...
Wait, did he go?
Yeah, he went, but he was late. He was like 3 hours later than I was when I got there.
Oof.
Yeah.
Because it's only an hour away from you, right?
No, it's like 20. It only took me like 30, not even 30 minutes to get there.
Oh, shit.
It was a lot of fun, dude. Oh, it was so much fun. I gotta talk to it.
You didn't even show us in the Discord server.
No, so internet wasn't good in there. VOY Chief was also posting stuff like 9 o'clock at PM.
I'm showing a thread of how it's
going. That I didn't realize. I didn't expect the internet to be so horrible in the convention center. It isn't that bad during Comic-Con. So it might just be because there was like gaming everywhere. So much gaming.
Yeah.
So I can talk about my day. It was a lot of fun. So the day before, I had set up a meeting, not a meeting. I set up a schedule little thing, and I signed up for Nintendo's 10 early, like 10:30, like right 30 minutes after the show started. I'd go to their like little whirlpool thing and go play. Yeah, I did a lot, by the way. I was nonstop for like 5 hours.
That's how I felt at Star Wars Celebration. I went with a buddy, but we kind of went our separate ways because he wanted to do this, I wanted to do this.
But I was playing video games the entire time. So I started off the first game. The first game I played was Luigi's Mansion 3.
All right, here
and
we go.
That was yes, I did start off playing Nintendo games. This was probably the most important thing I played.
Well, you've been emphasizing the Switch.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Best thing.
It is one of the best consoles. Okay. Let's talk about PAX. Let's talk about PAX.
Cracks knuckles.
No. I will. Let's talk about PAX, and then after PAX, I will totally get into the conversation about how the Switch is the best console out there right now.
Okay.
And it is. It is. You know what? No, I played Luigi Mansion 3, and then I played Link Awakening. I'm totally getting both those games. So
I
fun.
mean, you can just
Oh.
about get any Nintendo game on there now, so I would imagine it's probably the best.
Well, not only that, they have so many indies. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Talking.
shut up, Grunt.
What do you mean, shut up? You're the one bringing it up.
You're the just
Okay,
stop.
so start of my day, played Nintendo. I got scheduled all that, right? Right.
Yes.
And then I was one. Okay, so I played that for a solid like 20 minutes, right? Both games 10 minutes long. Just went and
Of
played.
course.
And then I was lucky. I got to go play Final Fantasy VII remaster.
Oh,
Yeah,
that looked good.
because that was a first in ticket. So you got a ticket, you'd come in at a random time. I was one of the people who got one of the early tickets because there was still no one in the building.
Was it a hard selection, or did a lot of people get chosen for that?
You had to go up there first, basically, and get a ticket.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Yeah.
randomized.
So I was, yeah. See, this is stuff I didn't want to talk about. I was waiting for the podcast.
Mhm.
So I got to go play Final Fantasy VII. I've never played a Final Fantasy game really. So that was
But
I did play Final Fantasy 13, but I got really bored of it really fast. But I've heard that game isn't as good. But this game is a lot of fun. Honestly, it was a great
was
experience.
it confusing?
Yes,
Never played
but
any of the other ones?
I had a really nice lady who was helping me out, talking about the game. I guess she was a dev. So whoever that chick was, thank you.
What do I do?
Whoever that chick was, thank you. I don't know your name because I was really socially awkward, but I was like, haha, yeah. So like, how long? Like, did you have fun like making this? And she was like, oh yeah, it was so much fun. I'm like, haha, okay. So
Yeah, I bet you didn't make it awkward.
yeah, that was a lot of fun. I had never played. Okay, let's make a lot. I've never played Final Fantasy VII, but I've always been like into it because I always liked the fan base, and I always thought the fan base was cool. So I played that, and that was like,
It's a big fan base.
yeah, it is. I played it for I think like 30 minutes worth, and then because everything scheduled right. I knew all the times of the demos and everything. I was in tune. So it's about 11 o'clock now. Oh, not 11 because it was oh man, like 11:20ish, 11:30, and
Yes.
I take a little break. I go down to the Discord area, get a jacket, a cup. Well, no, it was a.
Yeah, it was like a hoodie, wasn't it?
Yeah. So sorry, I'm trying to think because time in my mind made no sense, but it was still really early. Like I got all this stuff done like really fast in my what felt really fast, but it probably because it's like 11:20. So I go straight down to the Discord area.
When you're having fun.
I know, and because I have Nitro on Discord, I gotta go in the Nitro line. Got on their Insta. I'm on their Instagram, so I'm in.
Really?
I was on their Instagram.
Didn't you tell me?
I told everyone in the Discord.
Jesus Christ, Grant. We're gonna have to talk later.
So, yeah, I missed a lot of YouTubers. I guess the Actman was there.
Oh, did you see any Halo accounts or anything?
No, I don't know. They all came Saturday. Like everyone, all the cool YouTubers that I wanted to see showed up on Saturday. I did get to meet some streamers, and I met the Mixer dev team. That was cool. I don't know if I'm gonna stream their platform, but and I guess there was a Twitch booth, and I never found it.
Was it just big? It's so big you didn't even notice it.
Mixer was everywhere in the booth, like everywhere. They were everywhere. There was 5 Mixer stations, and they were massive.
I wonder if they were so small after the controversy with.
But then Twitch, I couldn't find this Twitch booth. People had like these Twitch bags and Twitch hats. Like, yeah, the Twitch booth. I'm like, I never found a Twitch booth.
Tell me where, assholes.
And there's 6 buildings. There was 5 hotels and the expo center all connected, and I was only in the expo center all day.
Really?
And I still feel like it was more than enough of a complete experience. But I do see the appeal of going every day with this event because I usually go there for Comic-Con, and I just don't see myself.
There is a multiple day pass for the PAX, right?
So the same convention center, right? I go there for Comic-Con every year with my dad or my girlfriend now, and I only go for one day because that's all you really need for Comic-Con.
Yeah.
But for the PAX and stuff, like I can really see the appeal of going every day. Anyways, continuing. So I played Final Fantasy VII. Shoot, what else was there? Yeah, I went to Discord, got a Nitro pin. I got the last Nitro pin actually. So he told me not to say this, but I'm sorry. Oh, so I went to the Nitro line. The guy in the thing was like, "What do you want?" I said, "Oh, I want a large jacket."
Do I have to bleep you out?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get arrested for it. It's okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, I get this Discord jacket. It's a limited edition, so it's over and you can't get them anymore. Really nice. I liked all this special merch stuff. I try to get a lot of it. So I'm like, oh man, you guys still got Nitro pins? So he said, yeah. I got one left. Here, just take it. And he snuck it over the counter. And this guy behind me just looks and just goes, "What are you two doing?" I snatch it. I go, "Okay, thanks," and I rush off to the Corsair booth.
Surprised you didn't tackle you. That's mine.
Yeah, so they ran out of Nitro pins till Saturday afternoon. I found out from a friend. So I literally got the last Nitro pin.
God.
For a while.
What, is it on your jacket now? Or?
No, I have it just on my shelf with my Legos.
Okay, gotcha.
Sounds so stupid. Oh man, all my Lego sets. I was talking about Lego sets.
That's Star Destroyer.
Okay, let's not talk about that. Let's keep it consistent today. We gotta talk about the podcast. Okay. Or the podcast. Gotta talk about PAX.
When do we ever keep it consistent?
Nah, you're right. So yeah, I'll go to the Corsair booth. I was looking at mice because everything was half off, which is super nice. I think like one of the other perks of PAX was like they had like you could buy a streaming setup with like new microphone, new headphones, like all studio grade with an audio like setup. All like which usually $400 was $200, like $150. Everything was on sale. I didn't buy any of it, of course. My mic would have been way better if I did. But yeah, it was such a fun experience.
So the Corsair booth was the one you were looking forward to most, right?
No.
No?
Looking forward to? Like, oh, the thing I was looking forward to most going to PAX was just the experience. I wanted to see everything I could.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And I did. I saw a lot. I saw so many streamers that I've never seen before, but I guess they're popular. Just walking around.
First time going?
Yeah, it's my first time going to PAX.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but it's by myself. It was so. They showed off Kerbal Space Program 2. I didn't check that out. They had like you could go play Borderlands 2 or Borderlands 3, right?
Oh, that would have been cool.
And the line's like 2 hours long, and I said, "What's the point? The game comes out literally 2 weeks from now. Like, are you that desperate to play the game?"
Yeah, I mean, hey, I know what. Okay, no, keep going because I was gonna ask you something.
So after Final Fantasy VII, I had some downtime, right? So I was going down to the Ubisoft booth to go see if I could go sign up for Breakpoint.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of people. I got to see a lot of gameplay of Breakpoint, and oh my god, the game looks so good.
How is it?
So you being a Ghost fan, and I'm slowly becoming more of a Ghost fan the more I see gameplay of it, and just it looks like so much fun. I love it. There was the way they had it set up was like back to back 2 teams of 4. It was in the multiplayer game mode, but like it was like the squad, each squad. Like going up with each other and doing the single player mission together. Yeah. And it looked like so much fun. A lot of people were just laughing, messing around. It's like, I love games like that.
So I've never been to one of those video game conventions. Are they a stickler about what you do? Like when you start playing the game, or like, okay, you have to do this? No.
Nintendo a little bit because usually they're story-driven games that they have set up, so they have to like set you on a direct path and try to get it done in a certain amount of time. But not mostly, no, not that I've had at least. The Oculus booth was showing off this really cool VR game that I don't remember the name of, but the second I get a VR headset, I'm buying that game. It has like it's a slow motion.
You don't know what it is.
It's a dual gun slow motion shooter RPG. Yeah, RPG.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. So, anyways, so I go up to the Ubisoft booth, and Rainbow Six Siege is all out. Like they had this like entire section like for Rainbow Six, and it was full all day.
They were just selling copies of it?
No. Like scheduling because you have to schedule to play some games.
Oh.
So they had the new Rainbow Six Siege operators, and they were scheduled up all day. It was full, all the way till 6 o'clock. Yeah.
That's weird.
No, isn't that crazy?
Really popular.
It is, and the guys were like, "Yeah, no, we already ran out of like half our merch for Rainbow Six. We didn't expect to like have so many people want stuff." I was like, "Oh my goodness!" So Breakpoint was also full the rest of the day, which it's a ghost.
Of course,
title.
yeah.
Right. So what I played was the new Do you know that roller derby game they showed off? Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So I scheduled that for 1 o'clock. Yeah, 1 o'clock. So I had 2 hours I had to be back. Or no, yeah, 1 o'clock. Yeah, scheduled for 1 o'clock. So I had to be back by 2:58.
Mm-hmm.
So no. Sorry, I'm thinking of a different thing. No, I had scheduled for 12, and it was already like 11:15. So he said come back in like an hour ish. And I said okay. Oh shoot, no, I'm getting my times all mixed up. See, that was the issue with the thing. I had everything scheduled, and I was looking at the thing. I was like, I have like a notification pop up. And
pull out your notepad for God's sake.
But like on my phone, I had the clock, but like I wasn't really paying attention. So I'm trying to remember times. Like none of this makes sense. If there was a demo, it's like 20, 20, 30, and then that's like something. Anyways, yes, I had something scheduled for 12 o'clock, and it was already like 11:30. So I said, "Oh man, I wonder if Nintendo has Minecraft Dungeons." So I walked back to the Nintendo booth, and they had this separate line that's like a minute long to go play Minecraft Dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
Or like there's indie titles, so they had like Damien Ex Machina, Dragon.
The Minecraft Dungeons. Were you excited for that when it was announced?
Yes.
Okay.
So I wait in line, and this minute line that they say is minute, I was in there for like 25 minutes, and I look at my clock, and I get a text saying, "Oh, you should come back to the Ubisoft booth to play your game," and I was like, "Oh," and the lady walked up to me. "Oh, you coming to play Minecraft Dungeons?" I say, "I have to go." And I look away, just like pissed. Like the second I get to play Minecraft Dungeons. I waited in line for 20 minutes to play Minecraft Dungeons, and I didn't even get to play it.
Man. They scammed you.
I walked away in a fury.
Fury red
So I go play this roller derby game with these two guys. Funniest people I've ever met. These people are clearly right? Yeah, total strangers, of course. I didn't come with any friends, so.
Okay, good.
Good. Oh, I thought that was kind of sad. So these two guys are like, every time we like are losing, he's like, "Yo, dude, you're trolling." And one guy, there's a kid who's like helping us operate. Like, you know how they have like people who are in the background just making sure we're playing and like not trying to steal the.
Yeah.
So
clown.
And he has a head. Sorry, I heard a sound. Anyways.
I was like, did you cut out?
Sorry. Do you know how I've had like really bad anxiety recently?
Yeah.
Dude, like every sound recently. And like at 3 a.m., I'm like, dude, I'm so hungry. And
it's just the cats. It's the neighborhood cats making sounds.
So like I'll go out to the kitchen and I'm like, my parents don't close the blinds to the back door. So the door is locked, right? Like the back door, but it's a glass seal. So when you look outside, it's just a black void. And I don't think I told you, but last night there was a rabbit outside. You know how light refracts off animals' eyes? So I'm just staring at these two dots, like these two white dots, and then it jumped at the glass window, and I screamed, and I ran to my room, and I just started like, oh, you don't understand. I was crying like crazy. My parents thought that someone would come in with a knife or a gun. Oh, I felt so bad.
Y'all give me shit for jumping at spiders.
Oh my goodness. Okay, but when it's pitch black and then out of nowhere Okay, but when it's pitch black and then two white dots appear out of nowhere and then just jump, and then it jumped at the thing. Like it was an angry rabbit. Like, oh my goodness. It jumped at the glass and it made the giant.
Did it want your ass?
Yes. Yes. Clearly. Anyways, dude, it jumped at it. It went like clang, like you could hear the clang and everything. Clang. And I went like, ah, ah! I was wimping out. I didn't text my girlfriend about it, so she doesn't know about it unless she listens to the podcast. because I was way too much in a frenzy, and she was already falling asleep. So I was like, oh, I'm all alone. I'm all alone. Oh my god. And so I think that's like a perk of night shift. I get so much anxiety at night whenever I go outside.
Yeah, I
So
was
it
gonna say
just
it's a good thing you work at night then.
yeah, and especially like I also hate living alone, which is ironic because I hate living with my parents. So like right now, the way my room is set up, someone could easily like if I was like staring at my screen, I can't look through the door or through the window that's right behind me.
They could dead ass just break in.
They could just be staring at me and I wouldn't know a thing, and I hate that. I absolutely hate that so much. Oh, it gives me so. It's also
had break-in problems in my apartment complex. So if I hear any noises,
okay, the fear I
just
get fears really easily, right? Okay, this is totally breaking off the podcast, the PAX thing for a moment, just because I really need to talk about this. Ever since I watched the movie Strangers, you know, where... Oh, by the way, I'm never living next to a forest. You can never tell me to live next to a forest. I swear to God.
What if you're in Alaska? You have to.
I'm never going to move to Alaska. What? And I get it, I live in, like, Washington, which is, like, forest area, of course. But right now, I feel pretty safe because my backyard has, like, 8 other homes behind it, right?
Right. Oh, yeah,
yeah, they're all connected. So I don't feel, like, as scared. The only issue is, like, the front of my house. But even then, there's, like, really defensive people with, like, 20 cameras set up next to me. So I was like, it's, like, you know, I'm not as scared. It's more like, ever since I watched Strangers... And that scene where they're casually just talking to each other, in the background there's the guy just standing there menacingly. Dude, I
don't think I've seen that movie.
Oh my goodness. I've had a lot of traumatic stuff happen to me since when I was younger.
Yeah, we went from PAX to fucking rabbits assaulting you.
Yeah, absolutely assaulting me.
Jesus Christ, look, this is your fault.
Do you see how much anxiety I get though? Like, I'm shook right now thinking about that.
Well, I'm sure he just wanted to make a friend.
Bruh, probably. I would have totally accepted him too. I'd be like crying to come to me, my child.
You had to drop kick him.
No, I didn't drop. Okay, do not skew my words. I did not drop kick a rabbit. But I do. The one upside of not sleeping during the night is I you know, I really hate sleeping at night, like during the nights, right? Because
those are gaming hours, boy.
Not only are those gaming hours, dude, I play so many games. All the worst things happen at night, right? Yeah. So why not be prepared for them and be awake? Like, what happens during the day?
Don't sleep.
No, you know what I'm saying, though? Like, what happens during the day that's so bad? I mean, there's, like, shootings and stuff. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying, though? But, like, that happens, like, you can... Okay, that's hard to explain. It's more public, you know? Where at night, it's so intimate and dark and private. There's no one outside you can yell for.
Ooh, intimate.
So when you wake up and there's a guy with, like, a kabuki mask or something staring at you... and he's just, like, staring at you at the edge of your door... And you're just like, oh, it's going to be one of those nights, isn't it? And you just try to go back to sleep.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. When I just see a fucker standing outside my window. Greg, you go home. Greg!
Oh, that's like the one. That's like the one upside to an apartment, though. Or like being like rich and you can just be in a secure house.
I would invest in a house first. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, not next to the forest, I'll tell you that much. That's always like, again, even if there wasn't like a horrible monster, right? There's still bears and like creatures that you don't know if that could just run into your house. You know, like your backyard.
So now you hate bears now, huh?
That's not that I hate them. I just don't want them in my house.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're getting from the podcast right now is that we've completely derailed talking about PAX, and that I'm just a complete another anxiety-filled loser.
And that it's completely his fault.
It is. No, that's not true.
Not the anxiety, I mean the bear thing.
Oh, the bear thing is just because I don't want animals in my backyard except they're like little rabbits and raccoons. I don't care unless it's like 2 a.m. Their eyes are like demon blinding.
I'll kill any chipmunk that comes in my
See,
yard.
I feel really like I feel really brave when it's like 2 a.m. and the blinds are shut for a moment, and I'm like I should peek outside. Let's look outside. Let's see what's out there. And then you look and it's just the void. And you jump back. You don't understand how dark it is. I should send you a picture tonight at like 2 a.m. of like the void that is my backyard because there's a tree that blocks.
If it's 2 a.m. for you, it's 5 a.m. for me, and I'm sure as hell gonna be asleep.
So no. Let me explain. Right, there's a tree blocking the moonlight from hitting my backyard.
Dancing in the moon.
Yeah, so around 3 a.m. is when it directly hits the tree. So there's no light on my backyard. It is the scariest thing you could ever see. Because all you see is blackness and like a street light really far away. Because from the other neighborhood.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
And then like the fence line, because we have a fence like right next to our, for the dog, right? Yeah, and that's all you can see. And then in between that street light and the fence is nothing. It is the scariest thing you could ever see. And sometimes I just get fears that like one day I'll see a bunch of like tribal people. Like I don't know. Or like
just staring?
No, I don't know. See, that's just like I get
What's wrong with tribal people?
Shut up.
You got against
Shut up.
People?
Shut up. Don't get into that conversation. Do not get in that conversation with me. Okay. That was a complete derail. Sorry, I just heard a sound in my
Jesus Christ.
Chad, do you see what I deal with every day? This is what my cousin has done to me. This is what my sister has done to me. This is my life. I can talk, but now you understand. Like I've told you why I have so much anxiety, and it makes sense. You can't tell me it doesn't make sense.
Oh, it makes sense. You're just a clown.
Yeah, I'm just a clown. Anyways, back to PAX. What was I talking about from PAX?
That you were pissed from walking away.
From walking away from Minecraft dungeons. How despicable of Nintendo to do that to me.
What assholes.
Anyways, so I walk over to the Ubisoft booth. Yo, that game, the Derby game or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Dude, it was a bop. It was so much fun.
It was a bop.
So, yeah, okay. Now I know. Now I remember. So yeah, the two guys, and they're like, dude, you're trolling. Wow, you just be hacking, bro. Every time we lost. So then out of nowhere,
at a Nintendo event.
No, it was Ubisoft.
Or Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Event.
So the guy goes, "Yo, did you make this character?" And the representative goes, "No, I'm just a rep." Well, damn, she dummy thick. I can see her being my girlfriend. I fuck her all night. And that rep just takes off his headset, and you can see this look of I don't want to be here, and then walk away to a different booth, like a different representation area. And I was like,
you should have recorded that shit.
I wasn't allowed to record in the.
Oh yeah, that's true. Forgot.
Oh my goodness, it was so funny. That was such a good highlight from the entire thing. And he's like, yeah, no, that could be my girlfriend, bro. And we were all laughing our heads up. And this rep, just looks so done. Anyways, so that's done. I don't get
paid enough for this.
Yeah, basically. And so they keep trying to push me to go buy some Rainbow Six Siege merch. And they go, oh, no, it's all good. He's like, dude, the shirts are like $10. You should go buy one. I'm like, no, I'm good. So I go
like $10.
So do you know the spot where Chief Mufasa was with all the Gmod error and everything?
No, I didn't keep up with him.
No, do you see that image?
Oh no, I still haven't.
Oh, okay. So there's this area which a bunch of indie games, like indie developers, which I loved because I got to go play one of my favorite indie games, which is I got it on Steam. Wait, let me look up the name real quick. It's my favorite game, but I don't know the name.
Republic Commando.
That's not an indie game, you dweeb.
Well,
Dead Cells, if you know what that is.
Yeah, I know what Dead
It's a roguelike. Yeah. So I got to talk to one of the developers, and I got to say that I have over like 200 hours on his game, and I absolutely love it. So he passes me. So there's a bunch of there's a bunch of like demos, right? And he hands me like one of the Xbox One controllers. He says, "All right, I want you to beat the game as fast as possible." or like beat like the first couple, like go as fast as possible. The fastest time they had was like, someone cleared the stage in like
Do you
30
think
seconds.
do you think he said that to everyone?
No, because I
Or
was the
was
only
he
person
just
that
like
I was like the only
or
person
was
that
he just
actually
like
talked to
eyeing
him. It
you
looked
down?
like no, it was the only. Well, I was
Or
playing
was he just looking at you going,
Okay, let me like
"Don't be
thoroughly
a dick."
explain this booth experience. I went over and I said, "Oh yeah, Dead Cells. I love this game," and I kind of yelled it, right? Because I was doing that with all the booths. 'Cause I kind of want to get noticed because I'm a loser, right? I
"Oh,
want to
I
get that attention.
love this
That's
game."
literally like what I said, right? And it wasn't. It was genuine because I do love Dead Cells. I play it a lot. So I go over and one of the demo booths, and I just start like slamming away, and I get through one round, get the boss. Two rounds, get the boss. And this
Of
dev just
course.
keeps like, I swear this dev was like staring at me a little bit, and I'm like, all right, all right. So I pause the game. I'm like, I'm sure we'll buy some merch. And then I'm waiting in line, and the dev's walking through, like, oh, I hope you're having a good day. And then he stops at me, and he just goes, oh, I saw you playing over there. You like the game? And I go, yeah, dude, I got it the day it came out. I've known about the alpha for a long time, and it's a lot of fun. I've got a lot of hours accumulated in the game. He's like, well, I just want to see you play. We can talk. And I said, okay. So for like a solid 25 minutes, we kind of just played Dead Cells.
Did you die a bunch in front of him?
No. I don't think I died once. So he asked me how fast I could beat the first mission just by speedrunning it, and I got it done in like 15 seconds?
Yeah,
Yeah. Which is the fastest he
probably.
saw all day. So I was like, yes. But we just kind of talked about like how it feels to have like such a big title on Steam and like how it like got greenlit and everything. I don't think he got greenlit on Steam, but like how he like got into the process of like doing all that, because I've always been interested. Because I know you can get a game on Steam really easily, but getting a title like Dead Cells on Steam and like all the hype behind it and how he felt about it, he's like, yeah, that was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Is it hard? Did he say it was hard to get it on Steam?
No,
Oh,
it's not hard to get a game on Steam. I'll tell you that much. It was more like already having like a set fan base and having your game be number one for like a day and like,
okay, like nostalgia
yeah,
and stuff.
not like nostalgia. That's like asking him questions, because like having a big game dev. Cause I don't know. He seemed like I didn't actually know his position. I'm really bad at these interview things, so I didn't really know his position or anything on the game dev team. But he had a game dev shirt on, so kind of just had to trust him.
Message of the day: just be nice to people, and it'll
Yeah,
help
be
you go
nice
a
to
long way.
people. Especially me, because I get anxiety. If you try to beat me up, I'll cry. I'm kidding.
Oh
I'm
shit!
kidding.
I gotta change my
I'm kidding.
plans for this afternoon.
uh, this episode is such a mess, especially on my end. Now people know way too much about me, and I'm gonna get like all these like DMs of all these spooky images at like 2 a.m.
Bunny rabbits at
From all
night.
these, yeah, with all these Brits sending me images at like 2 a.m. where it's like 5 p.m. their time. They go, ha ha ha, so funny. I did a funny. I scared the little boy. Ha. Anyways,
Trixie.
after Dead Cells, wow, what did I? Oh, I shouldn't say this because I probably won't
You
ever.
shouldn't say a lot of things. I guess.
The Psychonauts, they had Psychonauts 2 there, like a really early demo. It was just there.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Did they announce that or no?
They just announced it, but they never announced that they were gonna have gameplay. So I totally didn't sneak through like the door a little bit and watch some guy play for like a solid 15 minutes.
And then did you get kicked out?
No one noticed, and I felt really awkward. It's like, and because it was a preset line and it was super secure, right? And I don't know how I was able to get to this little door thing and then watch this guy play. So I was just sitting there. I was like, dude, this game looks really fun.
This is kind of hot.
And I saw a security guard walking by. I was like, oh, yep, I'm gone. Oh, and I also got to play Untitled Goose Game, which is coming out soon.
An Untitled Goose Game?
Yeah.
What do you mean by
That's the name.
Goose?
Or is it Untitled Duck Game? No, I thought it was Untitled Goose Game.
Like you're literally playing as a goose or a duck?
Yeah. You have to be...
Oh, yeah, of course. Right.
Yeah.
Because, obviously.
Oh, hey, Origins just popped up with a notification. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, it was
all right.
fun.
I
What
got
else
a big
happened?
question for you.
Yeah?
So, Halo.
Yeah?
Halo was there, right?
No
No?
Xbox stuff at a Seattle convention, which made no sense. A lot of Mixer, but no Xbox or
Damn
Micro
it.
G43. Okay, but I'll get the end of my PAX story. We all know what happened. We all know because I was like, yeah, I'm not playing Fortnite. Okay, so talking about Fortnite, there was like 8 booths set up of like competitive Fortnite, and these people kept like, "Hey, we're missing one person. You want to come up here and play some Fortnite?" And I was getting so fed up with all these people asking me if I want to play Fortnite, and so I go up there and I go, "What do I get out of it?" He's like, "Well, you can win a free
You get
towel."
experience.
No, he's like, "You can win a free towel or whatever item." Yeah, I won a free towel. You know why? Because I was fighting all these 10-year-old, 15-year-old kids. And I'm like, this is the easiest game I've ever played. I got like 35 kills and they're all getting like 10. This guy was so impressed. I'm like, dude, it's literally a PC shooter game. Do you not know how to play a PC shooter game?
Well, I hope you're proud of yourself that you kicked a bunch of 10-year-olds
That's what I
asses.
felt bad. I genuinely felt bad. And I had like all gold guns. And like, this is a joke. Like in my head, I'm like, this is so stupid. Why did I do this? But I did win a free towel. I beat Fortnite.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I beat Fortnite and a bunch of kids. I beat kids. That's my max experience.
Probably looked like a fucking clown.
Nah, dude. Everyone clapped and they're like, "Wow, he's so good." And I was like, "I'm never playing this game again." And I got up, got my free towel. I said, "Thank you." I got a little crown, which I put back on the table. And I said,
stand.
"Yeah, no. Well, there's like
Keep
a table with all the
Shitty
PCs."
crown.
And like, this is a super powerful PC just playing Fortnite. I was like, this is so stupid. So I put it back on the crown back on the table and was like, this is more deserving to somebody else. I did not earn this stinking crown. And I just walked away. Oh man, that was a lot of fun. I don't remember when that happened. I just remember that. But after Ubisoft, there was a Stadia thing. And Stadia was Chief was like, "Oh my gosh, the Stadia is the best. The Stadia is the best thing ever made." I was like, or like one of the best cons. I'm totally buying when it comes out. Stadia was a joke.
Why?
Stadia was an absolute joke to play on.
What happened?
It desynced every 15 seconds. It was not running a native 1080. It was running 1080, but like scratchy 720 to 1080 because it couldn't actually keep connection.
Ew.
Yeah, I know, it's stinky, right?
Stinky.
But they were smart, and they let me play Doom Eternal.
Ooh. Was that okay? That had to have been.
It was fun.
The best.
But the
Definitely,
Stadia
that had to have beaten Fortnite. I mean, come on.
Oh, come on. Oh god, Doom was so much fun, but the only thing tearing it down was the Stadia. God, I was so mad. I was like, I shouldn't have been mad, right? I was playing Doom. But the Stadia really did hinder the entire experience. What was fun could have been so much funner if Bethesda just had a booth there where you could play Doom on a PC. Because I was not only that, I was using that stupid Stadia controller. That's not that good. It's really uncomfortable in the hands. Let's get an Xbox One controller. So, I'm not getting a Stadia. That was a joke of a system. And I don't care if Google's like, you're never getting advertised.
Still like it?
Yeah. He lives in a house with like one other person, so he has really good Wi-Fi. I live in a house with 2 other people and sometimes 3, so we use up all the Wi-Fi and I can't stream half the time because of it. Anyways, so after Stadia, I went down to the giant PC area, and for like a solid hour, I just ate a pizza because it was about lunchtime for me. I'm not talking about the Borderlands 2 panel, or the Borderlands 3 panel, because that was a solid 20 minutes of nothing. I literally stood in a line just for them to tell me that the panel was full and that I could leave. It was stupid. It's not worth my time. So after that...
I should have told you that if the line was so long.
Yeah. I know, they didn't. It was super unorganized. That panel was dumb. And everyone who was in the panel said it was just not interesting. It was stuff they already knew. So, it's a dumb panel that I missed. So, whatever. Oh, shoot. What else? So, yeah, no, I went downstairs for like a solid hour. So now it's about 4 o'clock through all this, right? Got 2 hours left before the area closes. And I still have an entire half of the expo building I need to go look at. Which is whack. I should say, at the Corsair booth, I did buy a Corsair jacket. I didn't actually say that. It's a really nice jacket.
Was that the only thing you bought, or did you buy
No, I didn't buy a
more?
mouse or anything, which sucks. I'm gonna have to go get it. I keep saying I need to go get a new mouse, but I kind of like my Razer. But then the Corsair mice were so smooth and like light.
Did they have a lot for sale, or were they overpriced?
No, I literally said. Remember when I said originally everything was half off? So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Also the Razer booth was whack. Oh, and okay, so I went back upstairs and I looked at the other half of the booths areas and all that. And when I'm walking now that was another solid hour, right? Of just me walking around looking. And I got to go see Super Soul Bros, which not many people I guess have heard of. A fantastic band. It's they're a jazz group who do like gaming music.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are they
I
on
love
Spotify?
them. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
so I got to
cool.
meet them, and I've known them since like 2014. I've listened to them forever, and so I got to go shake all that band's hands and be like, oh, I love your guys' work, thank you so much. And so
should have been like, Patrick, I love you.
Patrick, I love you. Anyways, yeah, so I shook all their hands and I was like, oh, thank you guys. I listen to your music all the time. And he was like, yeah, you want to buy I didn't know they had this. He's like, yeah, you so he totally
gifted you.
So their associate that was there, right, trying to sell things. So I'm shaking like the drummer's hand or the pianist hands, right? This sounds stupid, but
what was it?
The guy playing the piano.
The what is he?
Dude, if I say it, my girlfriend will punch me. No, my girlfriend will punch me if I say it again because she loves playing on her piano. I always make that joke. So, pianist. Anyways, yeah. The second I shook his hand, so the associate walks over. Is like, "Hey, so you listen to music a lot, right? You got Spotify?" And I said, "Yeah." Well, here's half off on the song, like on the music.
Ooh.
And I was like, "Oh no, I'm good. I already listened to their stuff on on Bandcamp or whatever." And he's like, "Oh, okay." So I don't. I listen to them on YouTube. But only 2 of their albums are on YouTube.
Why did you lie?
Because he's trying to swindle me, and he's trying to swindle me. So I'm just trying to get past it.
Okay.
But then he goes, and he got me. He got me when he said this. Well, here's this like N64 cartridge with every single one of their songs and extra tracks. So that's like
you went badingle.
There's like 200 songs in this single N64 case with had Super Soul Brothers on it, and it's a USB cable, which then is a folder where you can drag all the music onto your computer. Dude, I was like, $60.
You took it.
No. I said $60, right? And he said, yep. And then I said, all right, well, I'll look online. Thank you. And then when I looked online, it was $40.
Ooh. Yeah, that would have sucked if you bought that.
I was smart. I almost walked back and bought it, but then I looked online. It was $40. It was on sale on their website. So I was like, oh, ooh.
What a cuck.
This associate guy was like, oh, yeah, what a cuck. And then I realized, oh wait, it's 5:00, and they were doing a raffle, and I went, oh shoot, and I tried to run to the EVA, EV3A, which is the GPU company that's always there every year, and I missed it. The second I ran over there, they're giving away the RTX Titan, and I was like, no.
They were giving it away?
Yeah, they do giveaways at 5:00 every year, once every day.
To a lot of people, or
everyone who can show up on time.
Okay.
And there's there's like 50 people in this like little bunched up corner, and the guy, and I felt so defeated because they were just finishing up the raffles the second I ran over, and the guy won the Titan, and I was just
that was right next to you.
Yes.
Oof.
But I didn't have a raffle ticket, right? So I just ran over, and I was really confused on what was going on. And the guy just yells, "Yes, for the Titan RTX." He goes to this number, and the guy right next to me just goes, "Yes." And he runs over, he grabs it, and he walks over back to my spot. He says, "Yo, doesn't this look cool?" And I just, yeah, great.
Buddy.
Yeah, that looks great. Oh man, I only have like yeah, I got a 2070. It's a really good graphics card. He's like,
I got
straight up says you should have gotten a super. I was like, oh, what a jerk.
Yeah, you should have been like, yeah, I'm so stupid. You're so right.
Whatever. I bought my 2070 like 2 weeks before the super came out. Stupid. Anyways.
What an asshole.
Anyways, this guy, he starts like flexing on everybody that they got this Titan, and then his friend comes over and he's like, sorry, he's drunk. I felt kind of bad for him.
He won the RTX when he was drunk.
Yes. That was funny. So then I'm like, oh shoot, I can run down to the Razer booth right now. So I just stormed downstairs. I was probably going too fast and, illegally breaking the rules.
Did you run into a kid?
No. I got to the Razer booth, and then they're giving away an entire stream setup. Like Kraken with mouse, keyboard, microphone.
Did you get anything?
No, because I was too late for the raffle.
Fucking.
Then I go down to the Discord booth.
This whole day,
the second I get to the Discord booth, their stuff was already closed. The chick with these really sad eyes looks at me and goes, "I'm sorry, we just finished 5 minutes ago." And then I just sit at because they have like a little charging station. And it was really cute. It was really cute. And I just sit there. No, I just sat there and I went on my phone for like a solid 5 minutes. And she says, if it does do any better, you can use the Discord app. It's like,
Seriously?
Yeah. I wasn't defeated, though. I wasn't defeated. Because there was one more raffle. And it was over at that stupid Fortnite booth where I won. And I won that raffle. And I got another towel.
You didn't win any equipment, but you got a towel.
Oh, man. Yeah, the EVA booth every year, or the EV3A booth every year, always gives away like 2080s and RTX Titans. Everything is so stupid. That I know, because one of my friends 3 years ago was the guy who won the RTX. Not the RTX, the GTA Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. I can't. I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. I missed all the raffles. So, feeling defeated, I checked my bank account and I go, oh, I have enough for like a really solid pair of gaming headphones. So, like what would be good on my head? So I go to each like headphone station. HyperX's do not fit on my head well. I find out. Right?
Too big of a head.
Like I was playing Fortnite because they were playing on PCs, so I wasn't able to switch the game. So I was playing with these HyperX's. Man, I don't know why people think those are so good. I mean, they're fine.
Headset.
What is that?
I have a Sadie's headset. So
then I'm like, I'm not spending like $80 on this. Like they sound as good as my Heims 2, which are the Skull Candy headphones that I use.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh man, I'm also really sick of playing Fortnite. I know after that tweet that I posted about like talking to devs and everything, I really didn't talk about how I talked to devs except for that one guy. And I guess I talked about how I talked to a few devs. I did talk to a lot of devs. And I got to talk to a lot of representatives. That was a lot of fun because I could just talk for hours. And I got to talk to like a lot of let me get this out of the way before we finish up the PAX stuff. I did talk to like a lot of people. I think it was like, I don't know. It really got me back into gaming. I guess. If that's what I should say.
You've been dying from gaming?
No, I mean like I'm just getting kind of bored of it with like work and stuff. My mind's kind of like, okay, I've been playing like Command and Conquer over and over and over.
You just need a new game. That's all you need.
And then I've been playing Homeworld now, and that's been so much fun.
Homeworld's fun.
So no, it's just I'm waiting for all these Nintendo games to come out, and they don't come out till like the end of the like all these games that I really want and I really want to play because I've beaten all the ones from last year. You know.
Yeah.
I'm at this drought period, and I don't want to play Titanfall 2 because whatever. And if I keep talking about Titanfall 2 and how great of a game it is, then... anyways,
this podcast will never end.
Yeah, I talked to this guy, and he's just like we were talking about. Oh god, I don't even remember. I think we were just talking about like our experience, like nostalgia, like just talking about games. And he's just like, "Hey, have you played WoW?" I was like, "I haven't played this since like 2005." And I played Classic for like a day, and he just starts talking about WoW, And like the way he just talks about it and how passionate he is about it, I was like, dang.
And he was a developer?
No. This is a random dude.
Oh,
I was
okay.
waiting in line for Minecraft Dungeons for that 25-minute period and talking to this guy.
Oh,
He was
gotcha.
so into, like, just so passionate about WoW. And I was like, man, I really need to get.
And then you were just like, wow.
Well, no, shut up. Well, it's just like, I don't know, something just hit my head. I was like, dang, I haven't been passionate about that, like a game, such a long time like that. You know,
Yeah.
and then the way he talked about it, I could totally get involved in the conversation. I didn't even care what he was talking about. I didn't even know half the things he was saying. I was just like super into it. I just loved hearing him talk
It
about
was
the
just
game.
hot.
Well, it was just hot, and I just loved hearing him talking about like this game that I barely played, except for Classic. I have
didn't
played
really
Classic.
play it when I was a kid. I watched my cousins play it, but I don't know.
I just haven't played New WoW. I haven't played since Mist of Pandaria.
Mist of Manteria.
Pandaria.
Piss ass game.
Anyways, yeah, no, yeah, it was really fun. I was like, oh dang, like I don't know. He's like, so what games do you really like to play? I was like, well, I've been playing a lot of Command and Conquer recently. He's like, yeah, well, like, what would you have to be like? Yeah, use your favorite game right now. I was like, I don't know, and I felt really awkward, right? And I was like, oh shoot, like this is weird. And I was like, well, Luigi Mansion 3 is like super fun, but it's not out yet, so I can't really give that as an answer, can I? He's like, nope. I'm like, dang. There isn't really like a set.
What is your game?
Like the
your
game,
game.
like
Your defining game.
Man, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out, and like, seeing all these like Twitch streamers, YouTubers all walking around with their cameras, of course, kind of gets annoying. There's like, I see like 5 in a little corner all talking to themselves. They're like pro Fortnite players there, who have like their entire camera crew, and like, man, I really want to get back into like streaming and like YouTube. I kind of want to like live this life where you can go to PAX and like that's your job.
You could do it.
I could, but like, you know what I'm saying. I made a tweet about it.
You could, but it's just not for me.
And I'm like, oh man, like it really does bring the passion back though, like just seeing all that. And when you first walk into the building, I had the biggest grin on my face. It was totally what I expected it to be. PAX was a lot of fun. So let's get to the end of PAX where I spent $180 on a pair of headphones.
Whew.
I had exactly that much left to spend, right? Like that's how much I could spend and still survive the rest of the week. So I was like, yes, I want to spend exactly 185, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I go to the Astros booth and I realized something. Astros are the headphones I've been wearing all day, and they've been all comfortable like at every booth except for like Stadia, which doesn't know anything about gaming, and they use like Razer Krakens, but they felt refurbished.
Yeah.
So I realized that like, oh man, I've been wearing these Astros basically all day at all these booths. Right? So I decided to just go and like sit down one of their like gaming things to go test out the headphones. They have Fortnite on. I'm like, oh, this is stupid. It's on an Xbox, right? So I tab out and I go to the games, like, what other games do they have? And I put on Halo MCC because I found it. It was in their game selection. I was like, oh man, I really need to test these headphones and the mixer, because it comes with a mixer, right? Like a mixer, like a volume mixer.
Yeah.
So I tune it properly, and then I played the final mission of the game. Dude, that was the moment, right? The music starts. Yeah, I did play MCC, but not on PC. It was on Xbox.
Yeah.
But I hate Fortnite. But you know, like that moment, like where you're really passionate about something, it just hit me for like that solid, like entire run, and that was not nostalgia. I know the feeling of nostalgia.
It's Halo, guys.
See, that's the thing, right? You'd be like, oh yeah, it's Halo, it's nostalgia, dude, loser. No. Just the music roaring in your ears and just knowing all the lore of the game, right? And just something I can be passionate about, just all rush back into me. Like, that's in that moment, right? Like, the entire day had been fun, and I had a lot of fun. But of course, the very end, just like, this is what it means to be a gamer, bro. Right? I had that moment And then this guy next to me like stops and like watches me play Halo, right? He's like, dude, you gotta like a control. Can I play
Shoot the
next?
grunt.
Right? No. I was playing the last mission, so it was all
Oh,
the flood. And you're driving through everything. The music's all like one of my favorite missions in Halo. But it just like that
oh, mine
passion.
too.
Yeah, and then like the passion just like struck back into me. Like, man, I've been missing out on a lot. There's probably games out there that have this experience.
We just need it to come to PC already, for God's sake.
Yeah, I know, right? Once it comes to PC, then I'll be
Once
good.
it comes to PC, that's it.
Maybe it is just Halo that this makes me feel like passionate about gaming, like that guy feels about WoW, right? We can just talk about it for hours.
I love Halo.
Yeah. Oh, I love Halo. Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, because like I've been willing to feel that moment, like because a lot of people I was talking to there were just like, oh man.
Because I just haven't felt nostalgia
Well,
through Star Wars games lately.
Yeah, no, me either. Battlefront 2 is fun. It's just
yeah. It's just
I've been wanting to
launch
play.
and
I've been really wanting to play a multiplayer game recently.
Although I will say this about Battlefront. When the Clone Wars update came out and they had Galactic Assault, Geonosis, when I got into an ATRT and charged through their first phase and then it transitioned to the second stage, like smoothly, like I'm just going forward, killing guys, nothing stopping me. I literally messaged my friend later and I'm like, dude, I have not felt nostalgia like this since 2010. And it was
I don't know.
great.
It's like a rush of. It wasn't nostalgia, right? Because when it's a nostalgia, when I have nostalgia.
Oh yeah.
There was a different feeling. It was weird. It's something I hadn't felt in a long time. So I was like, oh man, this is what like people must feel like when they talk about their things, right? They're just passionate about it, passionate about gaming, man. It was whack. So after that, I kind of put the controller down, right? Like this like godly passion. Like I just contacted the Lord of Gaming, and he responded back. I'm now the Messiah of gaming. I had my moment.
Got a deep country guy.
So I take off these
So
I took off these headphones, and I immediately walk over to like the booth, the Astros booth. I got like 15 minutes left to go buy these headphones. I was dead set. The Astro booth had like changed everything for the entire day.
Astros? Your girlfriend?
No. Isn't that ironic too? I was like, dang, something related to my girlfriend is like the experience, the transcending experience. So, I know this probably sounds really stupid, but everyone has this moment. I don't care what anybody says. You all have this moment when you're playing a game. If you're really passionate about it, you'll feel that the drive come back in. So, I walk over to the booth and I look at their headphones. The only ones they have set up are the A40s, which I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't care. They're really good headphones. They are. I don't care what, I read the reviews. They're like 3.5 or 4 out of 5. They're like, well, you need the mixer. If you don't have the mixer, it's not that good. These sound fantastic without the mixer. They're fine. I also have it plugged into a different subwoofer to my Yeti, but
Oh yeah. You're fine.
Anyways, I'm looking through, and they have like, what is it called? A mod kits where you can replace the panels of the headphones, and they have a Halo mod kit. So dude,
you got it.
I was transcended in that moment, right? I had the biggest grin on my face after playing and just having a gaming moment. And I totally just, out of this probably sheer ignorance, I just said, can I get A40s in the Halo mod kit right now? He's like, yeah, sure. It's going to be $180. I said, okay. I didn't even care. I didn't read reviews until after I bought that. I had so much anxiety after that. Like that buyer's remorse?
Yeah.
I had that. Like, I waited. It was like a solid hour. And I'd like gotten home. And I was about to plug the headphones in. And then I just started going, what if these don't work? What if these don't work? Yeah. Yeah. And I did a base test and everything was fine. These are fantastic. So, but
thank God.
And I guess I did feel a couple of other times during PAX where I just like especially with the Dead Cells thing too. I just like had a moment and I was like, dude, this is gaming, bro. This is fantastic.
That's something you could put on a fucking documentary, bro.
No, bro. No.
Yeah.
Dude, but it was so much fun. Dude, PAX was great.
Well, if I was there, I wouldn't have left you.
What do you mean? No one left me
there.
at PAX.
Yeah, they just didn't meet up with you.
Oh, yeah, whatever. I don't even care. After like literally 1 o'clock, I just went whatever, and I walked away. Like I stopped messaging him on Discord. I tried to talk to him on Discord, and he kept responding with like, "Bruh."
Bruh.
I don't think I really have anything else to say.
What was your highlight?
Highlight?
Yeah, you have to tell us that.
Oh, the highlight. I just said it. Halo. I'm playing Halo MZZ with those Astro headphones, dude.
Okay, that was your highlight.
With the people around me, like talking about Halo for a bit. I was like, dude, that's the moment.
All right, let me just write that down real quick.
And I'd have to, something I didn't talk about. Shoot, I feel like I missed something. I played. No,
I think
not
it was
that.
just a PAX discussion today.
Yeah, it was mostly, and my anxiety, me being
Yeah,
a total
and you're
loser.
fucking
Yeah,
drop kicking a rabbit shit.
Yeah, stop! I did not drop kick a rabbit. That's not what happened, Chad.
I'm making it the title of this podcast.
You don't control
drop
this.
Kicked a rabbit?
Well, you don't control
Find
this.
out more.
Chad, absolute loser? Question mark.
Find out more.
Anyways, yeah, it was fun. I am an anxiety-filled person. I'm not gonna talk about it. If I ever bring it up, then I will bring it up at one point, but not during the podcast. I don't really care that much. Anyways,
hey, boomer.
We good?
Yeah.
You got anything you want to talk about? We still got some time.
No,
it's about
I
an
just
hour.
like listening to you.
Did ya?
Your rabbit.
Shut up.
Should just gave it a carrot.
Well,
Ooh.
okay, Chad. What if it was like some demon rabbit and it killed me?
What was that kid's book with the evil rabbit? Wasn't it Stephen King book with the?
That's not a kid's book.
Whatever.
It's like you say Stephen King. That's not a kid's book.
Okay. Yes, it is. Shut up.
What?
It is if you have some balls.
Oh,
come on.
by the way, talking about factions, I said we want to talk about this week. Empire is still the
yeah.
Empire did nothing wrong, and Republic, the Grand Order Republic, is the best faction.
Tim was telling me about that, and he goes, "The Empire did nothing wrong." End quote. Grunt, and then he goes, "Now let's talk about this." And I was like,
I'm not.
shit.
Hey, I'm not wrong.
I'm not responsible.
I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Well, the rebels didn't.
Bunch of terrorists.
Yeah, they are a bunch of terrorists. You know
Yeah,
what?
only
I'll stand behind that. I am pro Empire. How about that?
No, the toys say they're the good guys.
The movies and the everything relates to them being good. They're good. They're against the man. They're against the corporate machine. They're the good guys. Because that's always the right thing to do whenever a big corporation shows up. Kill them. Even if they're doing good things.
Rage Against the Machine.
That's a good album. Or a good band. It's not an album. Fact. Anyways. That's it? Okay. Let's finish it off properly.
All right.
You wanna?
Well, give us a follow on Instagram and Twitter, and Grunt has a streaming account on Twitch. Go check that out.
Yeah,
I do too, but it sucks ass. So comment down below what you liked or didn't like about the episode. Write any questions you might have, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, I kind of want to make it like a comment section, like a section.
Yeah,
of the
there is a
podcast.
comment section. It's called the comments.
No, like in the podcast, dude. Like having an separate. You know what? Shut up, Chad. You know what I'm saying, and you're just being a prick. You know what?
You Colgator.